get all the advertising out. Bro, I'm going all out with the advertising for this one. I'm even putting it on fucking Facebook. Alright, we should be good. I fixed my chat so that it's like right here now, so I can just like glance over, read chat. It's gonna be fucking lit. Mic quiet. Oh, let me check it. Tessin. How's that? Because it sounds fine on my end. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, I bought the... I wonder... Should I go for... Okay, 7 achievements. I might try to 100% this game tonight. Oh, actually, just waiting to get more people in here, but... Pretty sure I saw this mod that turns the submarine in Ireland to the Titan submarine. Might be here. Does the mod not exist anymore? Damn, I don't see it here. Could've sworn there was a mod that turned the fucking Ireland into the Titan submarine. Alright, well, let's get started. Got my room dark and everything for this. Okay, I want to turn that down a little bit. So yeah, that's so much better. What's going on? We playing fucking Ireland, bro. The Mark Klein movie. Alright. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in the universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon hold I can't talk. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There is no time for training. If successful, you will earn your freedom. Ooh. There we go.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing port hull shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so receive and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Ooh. No more voice acting. Alright. Oh, this is the lore computer. Quiet Rapture. I ain't reading all that. Two weeks ago, we've conducted an exploration of Moon AT5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a fourth blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 100 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub's controls will trigger if you're getting too close to an obstacle. Good luck. Okay. So, where am I right now? 182, 116. So, 182. So I'd be about here. So you need to go up to about 200, then go left to about 300. Okay. Alright. So, this will be about here, so next I go to 300. Okay. 130 something, so I'd be about here. 201. Okay, this would be good if I keep going. Yeah, I'm good. Just need to get myself to about 300. Whatever. $322. There are seats in this game now that they just added. One, um, would let me see out the front glass, but I don't want to do that. I'm not going to mess with the seats until after we finish this first playthrough. Yeah, so I think after this I want to go here, here. I'm going to come back to this big part, get this one here, go here, wrap around here, boom, boom. Okay, 180, 60, or 186. Then angle 33. I think it's to be fine if it's not perfect. Ooh, like bones or something. Oh, was that not it? Hurry up. I'm sorry, this game's picky. Is it? Okay, there we go. You have to have the exact coordinates. So, I want to go up. I want to go up to about 263. Then I'll go from there. Actually, hold on. No, I don't want to quit. If I go at like this angle, so I want to have myself like a slight angle. Once. All right. Need to go to 263. Save in progress. Get me close to 90 degrees as possible. $378. But no, I need to keep going forward. Now, angle 50. That it? Yep. Okay, so I think I want to backtrack. I want to go forward up to 300. I want to go back here to about, what would that be, like 325, and then go at an angle, and this goes straight here. Okay, hold on. First, I want to see the seat. That turns everything into the Markiplier texture. I know I said I want to use these, but I gotta see this first. Okay. Okay, it's fucking funny. Alright. Well, some of this other stuff. What does the speaker do? Oh, goddamn, that's terrifying. I'm keeping that. No light. I don't want a light. I don't want no war mode. Yeah, let's keep that speaker though. It's creepy. Okay, so let's go to. It's gonna go straight forward. Go to 300. Then I'm gonna go to backtrack to 325. That's to my side, so I should be fine. Yeah. Holy shit, that speaker makes it so much more terrifying. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Go 325. So if I 315 should lead me directly where I want to go. I'm gonna go a bit slower though.
Oxygen notification.
Fuck was that? Okay, so once I'm at 259, just gonna go straight there. Oh wait, I'm already past there. Wait a minute. I got my coordinates mixed up. So my x-axis would be this way. My y-axis would be this way, so my x-axis. Oh no, no, okay, no, I'm stupid. I'm going the right way. Okay, so now I want to go straight forward to 406. what angle do I need? 196? Interesting. Oh, was that? Oh, 259. What was this angle? 296. Okay, that was the same fucking photo. Whatever. Okay, so now I need to backtrack. So if I take this would be in 90. Would it be 90? No, this would be 45. This would be 90. 45 plus 90. That would be 135. So yeah, if I go about here, I should be good. Want to go till I hit 300 y-axis. That's it. God damn, the ambience of this game is fucking creepy. Okay, so I should be y-axis here, x-axis here. So if I go 45 degrees to 325, 375. Bro, I'm getting real mathematical with this. Why? Yeah, 325. Now I just need to go straight this way, and I should honestly be open for a while. Yeah, go to 525. Keep accidentally misclicking that. Straightforward. Here. Where am I at right now? You're in 63. Okay, yep, I'm good. Let's just go straight 90 degrees. Gonna go till I hit about 500. Yeah, I'm good. That's on my side. Oh, fuck. Scared the shit out of me. I want to go to 560. Fuck was that? I'm gonna go to 277. Okay, what angle do I need? 43. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Man, I might have to turn on Markiplier mode to make myself feel better. Cause this game honestly is kind of fucking creepy. I did not expect it to be this bad. Holy shit. On God, Steven. Ooh. Okay, I want to go to my x-axis hits 300 or 613. Ugh. Might turn off this fucking speaker, bro. This it. Oh my God. Okay, where do I need to go again? 613. Okay, 197. Angle 55. Is this gonna have that fucking eye that I put in the thumbnail? This next photo. Alright. Yeah, I'm turning off that fucking speaker, actually. Oh, say I didn't mean to. Yeah, fuck that speaker. I need to text in the group chat. Alright, let's go forward. Gonna go x-axis to about 725. Then we'll go from there. When this game gets a little bit too creepy, I'm gonna take a break by looking at the lore for this game. 725 is where I need to go. Okay, it should be right here, so if I go straight, I'm gonna go till I hit about, what was that? Okay, some money thing. Go to here, what would that be? 265, I'm gonna say, give or take. 265. Maybe after this to, like, I think I might need to play an even scarier game after this, so I might have to play fucking Garden and Batman. Okay, I want to go here till about 800. Go left. Yeah, I'm good. So I should be at about here now, so I need to go up a little bit. You look like I'm... Okay, this is just a text message, but the person's watching my stream. Bro, you look like you're going to sit your pants at the jump scare. Probably. Yeah, this game is a bit creepier than what I thought it was going to be. Like, I watched the fucking lore analysis video on this, so I technically already know what's going to happen. Well, kinda. I know the lore a little bit for the game, but, like, I don't remember exactly what happens in the game. So, but even still watching that video, I'm still probably going to sit myself. Y. At Y79, that would be about here. So I'm good if I keep going straight till 864. close is that? This should be fine. Okay, actually, I'm not pushing it. I'm going up. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so 864. Honestly, I can make this even creepier for myself by turning off the rain light, but then you can't see me. Because I would have no light except for the screen in my other monitor. Okay, now I want to go... What was that, 160... 158. One interesting thing I know about this game is that I should be fine. One interesting thing I know about this game is that you're not actually controlling the submarine. Well, like how the game is programmed, you're not actually controlling the submarine, you're controlling a camera that is going through the ocean. So the submarine really is just sitting in place. But you're not supposed to know that. Alright. Holy shit, bro. Okay, I only got 4 more. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. So, I'm gonna wanna go straight up. I didn't like that. I don't like that noise. I want to go to about 75. Go to 80, actually. Or 90. Yeah, okay, I'm about there. So now I want to start going left until I hit 800. What I do know about this game, though, is that eventually these valves are going to start breaking and the submarine's going to fill with blood a little bit, and I'm pretty sure I have to fix that. But I'm still probably going to jump when that happens. Ah! Where the fuck am I? Okay. As long as I don't go above 250. Okay, I wanna go down to 250 actually. Oh fuck. See when the main jump scare happens, I wanna sit myself, bro. If that fucking tiny thing breaking scares me that much. Okay. So I'm past the 800 mark. I think I'm about. I'm gonna say I'm safe once I hit about 750. Oh, actually, no, I'm past her. Okay, I'm cool. Okay. So where am I at now? X 700. So I'm about here. So if I keep going left till I hit what is that? 120, 525. That should be fun. Wonder what Markiplier is going to do with this movie. Fuck was that? Okay, I want to make this a little bit easier for myself. Alexa, turn on my lights. Okay, that's making it a little bit better. Now. Yeah, my wife's a bitch. Okay, so now, if I'm correct with where I am, if I just go straight forward until I hit 520, I should be good. Anyway, Steven, I know you're in here just watching this, so like, how you doing? Okay, I might not be good. Fine, I guess. Alright, that's cool. You told me you were gonna play Fortnite while watching this. Is that what you're doing? I gotta go a little bit more left. I mean, okay, I should be like... If I keep going straight, I should be fine. But it says I'm gonna hit something. But if I keep going this way, I'm gonna hit a wall. Okay, what the fuck? I should not have crashed into a wall right there. I couldn't have gone anywhere else. Okay, where am I at now? Oh, are you kidding? I didn't even get this one. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm at 814, 300. So, okay, yeah, if that should be good if I keep going this way. 864, that's where I need to be. Man, I was hoping I wasn't going to hit anything. 258. Yeah, nice to see you're playing Fortnite while watching this. 258. It's like, how are they able to get the coordinates for all these places? So go straight forward to 270, 80, whatever. Two 80. That's below me, I should be fine. So I'm about here. Okay, so 806, that's basically right here. So Y 280, so that's when I want to lower my angle a little bit. Fuck! The same valve. Uh. Fucking hell. Okay. So I'm at X 750 roughly, Y 125, so if I go at a lower angle, like this basically, it's be fine once I hit. I'm gonna go 5, 550 on this. Oh, I think I might see where I messed up. I might have just hit this wall right here. Okay, yeah, I see. Fuck! I should have got like one of those heart rate monitors. Okay, actually, I'm gonna back up just a little bit. Probably gonna, depending on how much time we have when I finish this, we might watch Pyrotechnical's video. So I need to go to 525. Steven, pray for me. Like, ugh. It's on my left. I should be good. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit anything now. Yeah, I see where I messed up last time. Okay, there's fucking something following me, bro. No way there isn't. I'm not gonna go any higher than 525. See, I'm gonna go 520. If only the guy in the submarine, fucking had a phone on him. This kid in the back wants TikToks. Oh, okay, you gotta see this fucking nasty ass shit, bro. So it's this fucking saying you can barely see it. It says, "Who are you?" And then it's the fucking that weird saying from fucking Big Mouth. What the fuck? Okay, 623. Got it at a slightly up angle. Said 623. Yeah. Alright, but this game definitely does do horror justice. Like, this game's actually pretty fucking creepy. Where the bones? Alright, if I head directly left, go to 375. And then that I'm gonna have to be real careful with. I have a feeling one of my valves are gonna break soon. Okay, what's angle side be at? So 90, 180, this be at 170. So I needed to go to 3. Let's go to 350. Should be good. Steven, how's your Fortnite game going? You got a win yet? Yes, you did. That's good. How many kills you get? Because you're great. I know you are. Seven, damn. That's crazy. Steven, are you screen recording this in case I piss myself? Jeez, where am I at right now? I'm about here. You would never? Okay, thanks, buddy. Buddy, old pal. I want to set something on my live stream, actually. Hold on. I just want to make sure that it's actually public. Yeah, it's public. Okay. So I wanted a sec.
Oxygen notification.
God damn. Steven, do you know what happens in this game? Okay, cool. So you'll know exactly when you need to record. Okay, I want to back up a little bit, actually. I don't need to be that close. Go to more. What would that be? This is exactly what they were doing inside the Titan sub. So it goes straight forward. Okay, so 363. That would be about halfway here. So if I go straight up, my y coordinates would be 24. Okay, so Steven, this looks right. If I just go straight forward from here, I should be good. Because I mean, I can't see the path through here, but I'm guessing that that's supposed to be purposefully weird. I think that's be good if I go straight. But I'm just not going to go too fast. What the? I just bugged it out right there. It said -0.1. That's not supposed to be possible. Okay, so up until I'm gonna go till I hit 3 or 616. Yeah, I'm good. Pretty sure. Oh, fuck! How did that happen? Peak, PK fire. Okay, fire. Yeah, that's essentially what that was. Oh, let's scare you. Add fire. Also, hi, Ducky. I did not realize you were actually in here the entire time. I. Oh, okay. I know why. I'm used to. Um. I'm. I'm used to Streamlabs always saying I have at least one viewer, even though it's not true because it's just Streamlabs looking at my chat for me. So I thought it was only Steven in here. Hi, Ducky. Thank you for saying. Welcome to the cell. I'm gonna go to 250. Yeah, this should be straight. This would be good if I go straight left. Don't worry, I wasn't center racing. I was doing my own thing. Yeah, I understand that. And plus, when I start pissing myself, you'll know when to come back onto the stream and see me scream. Where am I at right now? 270. So right about. This would be fun. Ducky, have you played this game? No, but I am anticipating the movie. Oh yeah, Markiplier's movie's gonna be fucking good. Okay, I'm gonna go to 200. Now to go at this lower angle. So I am like right here. If I do an angle like this, I should be fine. Probably have to adjust it a bit. Okay, what I gotta go to? 180. Or more just like 5, 6, 7. See, music's getting more and more intense. I know that jump scare's probably not going to be until I get this last node, but oh my god, they don't have to do this to me. Submarine's taken. I'll turn on my headset just a little bit. 84. I'm not liking how much this is taking. Holy shit. The fuck is that? Okay, let's get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Okay, yeah, if I keep going at this angle, or stop once I hit 650. For some reason, this got hit by something. No way, it didn't. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit higher to 660 something. Now I'm gonna go left till I hit 360 or 350. This will be here now. So actually, if I just go straight forward, I'm just gonna say north. If I go north, then I should be good. Seven, 4, 1. All right. Yeah, my heart is beating fast. Okay, I'm gonna go here till I hit 660 again. Ducky, now would probably be around a good time to start watching if you want to see me get scared. Because I'm pretty sure the jump scares at this very last point of interest. Which I'm going to right now. Same with you, Steve. Well, Steven, you're actively watching, I'm pretty sure. Well, you're playing Fortnite at the same time. Fucking based. Fortnite during Cincy bread. That's crazy talk. Why would there be anything scary? Oh, haha. Let me just say, yeah, why would there be anything scary in this game? Yeah, why would there be anything scary with this tag? Steven, what would you do if you were in this same situation? Like you were in the game. And you were inside the iron one. Okay, actually I want to go a bit higher because Yeah, where I'm at right now, I'll definitely hit a wall. I want to go to more 690. I want to play it safe and go this a little bit more forward. There we go. Now if I head straight left, I'm going to go until I hit 575. Wait, actually, hold on. I want to do the lore stuff first, actually. Because I don't want to have to do a second playthrough. Okay, I just want to see, like, where this will go. I'm going to read all this. Well, actually, I'm going to be watching Pirate Cynical's video after this, so what's even the point of me, fucking reading all that? I ain't gonna read all that. No, I have a feeling towards going to this last point, the oxygen's gonna start going down, the valves are gonna start breaking, and then when I get that last picture, boom, jump scare. And that last picture has to be that eye that I put in the thumbnail. Of, I'm assuming the monster is following me. Okay, yeah, I wanna... Where the fuck am I? Titan submarine. Yeah, exactly. That's a dumb theory. Alright, thank you, Steven. Why? Okay, yeah, I see where I am. I could have sworn that there was a mod for this game where someone actually put the fucking Titan submarine in this game, but I couldn't find it. Okay, so... X15. Yeah, so... I need... X75. That would be... Huh? Me personally, I want to take that. Nah, Steven's alright, he's chill. He can insult me. But not you, Rafa. Fuck you, Rafa. Wait a minute. Do I need to go higher? I can't go any higher than 700. So I'm at 462. That'd be about here. That should be fine if I'm... Yeah, it should be fine where I'm at. So I'll just be going straight. Why is there... I want to back up. Pick? What do you mean, pick? Wait a minute. No matter how far back I go. Now I'm all the way back here. There's to be nothing. Take a photo? Oh, okay, so how this game works... I'm just gonna explain the gameplay to you since you've probably barely been paying attention. So, this map, you see all these check marks and this like one spot up here? These are all point of interest that I have to take pictures of in an ocean of blood. And back when I get to that location, I get the exact coordinates. I have to come back here, press this button right here, and a picture will pop up on the screen. You can take a photo. Oh, yeah, I know I can take a photo at any time. Well, thank you, Ducky. You just helped me progress. Thank you. So that's what that was. Ducky, you to go, bro. So that's what was in my thumbnail. Yeah, the monster's definitely gonna like break this. Are my only lights flickering? Okay, I want to continue on my voyage. Go to 575. That's just a wall, I know.
Oxygen notification.
Yep, there goes my oxygen. Alright, there's the blood. Okay, I don't think I can fix any valves, actually. Steven, you better start paying attention. Jump scares coming up. I'm gonna go up until... I'll say 765. Okay, now this is where I start going left. I'm gonna go till I hit. Oh, this blood is high now. Okay, where did I want to go? Up until I want to go till like, what was that? 675. My height right now, this would be good. I'm gonna add like a little bit of an upper angle. Wanna wear my group's hat. And tell him to join the stream. Because I wanna see me get scared. Alright, I'm gonna give him some time to join. This is also just me panning for time, so like there's more time in between me getting my sit scared. Okay. Fucking scared, bro. I think if I just keep telling myself something is coming, something is coming, something is coming, because it very obviously is, it'll make it less scary for me. Doesn't help that I'm a pussy to horror. Like, that's why I never played the FNAF games or watched gameplay of them when I was younger. The worst I would do is watch game theory videos, but like I never watched actual gameplay. Be afraid, be very afraid. Yeah. You ready? As soon as I take this photo, or like a little bit after I take this photo, I'm getting scared. Because I'm confident that's where the jump scare is at. Okay. I thought I'd at least be able to walk to the button, goddamn. The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images shows pieces of SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope. Alright. Look up SM8 on the console. Alright. I was just going to watch the lore analysis video that I have for it because that I know has everything I need. It's like why I read it, but if you want me to, I'll read it. Okay, there's 2 hidden achievements. Photo. Okay, I'll do that later. I don't even think this photo was here last time. Oh, I'm guessing. Oh, it said search up SM8 on console for the achievement. I'm guessing you want me to search that up so I get the achievement.
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks
It's also
flames or
interesting.
anything like that.
Yeah, but again, lore analysis video that I'm gonna watch.
Approaching
So I don't
maximum
have
depth.
to read.
The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing port hole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful.
Check here at X 782 703 176. Where's that at? Oh, I'm guessing this empty space right here. I'll do that later, but for now, I want to get to that video. I want to get to that before it gets too late. Hopefully they don't redact this before updating the database. What most people don't understand is that not all subs are built equal. The SM8 isn't a burner sub. It really is for exploring and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down into Ireland, they don't give a fuck if you come back or if this sub comes back, because it's a pile of garbage and you're a piece of shit. You come back with photos, great. You sit down there and suffocate quietly, even better. But if they send the SM-8 down, one, the scientist is paladin, and they all expect them to return. And now the SM-8 is in Osa blood in pieces. No, not hit a rock pieces or spun a leak pieces. It was like something tore it up. And the weirdest thing is that nobody else seems surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since the rapture, and are acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for realization in Ireland, and usually means you won't be seeing the stars again. But they don't have an SM-8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs and a lot of curiosity about AT5, and maybe that means you have a chance. Okay. I want to go check out that thing you're talking about. I'm gonna watch the video first and then do it. But also, I want to see the seat where it gets rid of front view. That's not what I want to do. SH view. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll say why. Alright. Time for lore analysis video. This video I'm watching is made by Pyrocynical. I think I watched this, I'm not for sure. Hey, it's me. Right here.
Horror games as of late haven't been very good.
So obviously full credit
From what
Pyrocynical
started
for
as
this
using
video.
a primal emotion to convey a message has become a complete exploitation fest. That's why when I type in scariest game onto Google, the first result is Roblox. Jump scares will usually always work because humans have 2 innate fears we're born with. The fear of falling and loud sounds. I am your character. Now, just because I got scared of Five Nights at Homer Simpsons,
Fun fact, you use ray
doesn't mean
casting to make the photos and see. Oh yeah. I mentioned that earlier. I knew about that part.
it's a good horror game. A good horror game will make you think about it a
Yeah, I
couple
think
of
that's
hours
interesting.
after you put it down. What kind of endings you could have got, or characters' motivations.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
But a great horror game will send you into a depressive, vegetative state. And I can't think of a game that's done that more recently than Iron Lung. Now, I know it's hard to avoid the elephant in the room. Powerpack made a great video explaining the game and all of its mechanics, and from the views, you've probably all seen that by now. This video isn't a retread. I'll have to explain mechanics to give some context, but I wanted to try and focus more on what you don't see, the universe of Iron Lung, or what little left there is of it. Because Iron Lung is a tiny game, it's only 200 megabytes, with the additional note from the developer saying, you can run this. Also, I captured all this footage from my second channel, Pyrocynical Live, where I live stream pretty much
Oh,
daily.
yeah, I
Come
watch
and
that
join.
shitty
It's a
channel.
fun time. I'm also on Twitter as well, if you want to follow me on that complete cesspit. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors over the subsequent years have been frantically searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, only lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly. An ocean of blood.
I know about this part,
isn't the first
obviously.
blood ocean
Right
found
at the
since the
beginning.
vanishing, but scans show a collection of potentially useful anomalous locations in the trench, now flooded with blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly, in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not
Actually, Han, I'm definitely I want to go back to this in a second, but I also want to see Markiplier's trailer for this, even though I've
Horror
watched it
games,
tons of
as of
times.
late,
Like, it's just so fucking cool. Like, the voice, just the simple cinematography, it's fucking terrifying but
This
great.
is not an expedition. It's an execution.
I also
They
saw
put you in-
a tweet from Markiplier saying that apparently Iron One is supposed to like he's convinced that he set the world record for most blood used or artificial blood used in a movie. I think the original world record was um Evil Dead with like 35,000 gallons. Go. I'm busy. Go. I don't care. Yeah, Evil Dead 2013. Or well, this one says sign in, but okay. What's the world record? Just give me a straight fucking answer. Holy shit. Okay, Evil Dead with 50,000 gallons of blood used. How that there's a picture of fucking Markiplier here. Yeah, there's this right here where he thinks that he may have broken the world record for most blood used. I want to follow him, by the way. I didn't realize I wasn't following him. Yeah. What's the record for most blood used in a horror movie? Cool. So we might have the record just one sec. Yeah, so that's gonna be fucking crazy. I mean, yeah, the movie is gonna set place in a fucking ocean of blood, but like, god damn.
Here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even
Hell, they
if
probably
they
used a
keep their
good
promises,
100, 200 gallons just for this shot here.
freedom waits for you. A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars. If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here, at the bottom of an ocean.
So
Unseen.
fucking cool.
Unheard.
The blood in that trailer looks like ketchup more than blood.
Uncontrolled.
Okay, you kind of have a point.
They will get their execution.
I mean, blood is a bit more thick. Or, I mean, not blood. Ketchup is a bit about... I say ketchup
I
is
will get
thicker
my
than that.
freedom.
But yeah, blood is definitely darker than that. Could just be the light, though. Or the special effects that they used for this. Also, I just remembered, I can go into the files for this game and probably see a ton of cool shit. Goodies. What's spinning suit? Aw. It's a little fucking minigame. Hold up, I gotta play this. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, I can move. Cool. Not gonna lie, this gameplay's fire. Fuck. Okay, well, that's cute. Wallpapers, okay. Development screenshots. Why are these PNGs broken? It's weird. Okay, well, the video I'm watching is probably going to cover this, so whatever. Man, I wanted to look at that stuff. Actually, does it have audio? I can hear that jump scare sound that I got scared at. I don't think this has really anything. Yeah, nothing I can see. Alright, well, fuck. Back to the video.
Designed for this depth. It was cobbled together from rusty space station parts. You will be welded inside, and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom.
Okay, what the fuck was this? At Dream was Talon. Okay, never mind. He fucking posted some Dream screenshots, basically him confirming that he's a pedophile. But, like, it was from a fucking fake account. This one. I don't like Dream, and I'm sure he is a pedophile, but these screenshots specifically are fake. But mainly, it says fucking in the username, Dream was Talon. Alright.
So much is told here, but so little is actually explained. We know that humanity has become spacefaring and reached across the stars by the hint of multiple habitable worlds. So this has to be somewhere in the future, but that's all gone now. This quiet rapture has seemingly claimed the lives of everyone except off-worlders on their starships. Games love to depict future humanity being annihilated by aliens or alien infections.
I gotta do it, man.
But this is a vanishing on a monolithic scale. Even the planets are gone. It's easy to explain aliens protecting their holy land or a parasite trying to survive, but not knowing how or why everyone vanished is so much more terrifying. There's a quote from my last game review that has stuck with me, and I feel it's perfectly fitting now.
This place, it was a paradise. They are all gone now. It will never be the same again.
If anything, it sounds like all the vanished humans had it easy, hence why it's called the Quiet Rapture. Rapturing implies they're taken to a better place, because there's nothing left for the remaining humans, only to fight amongst themselves on starships that can't produce enough renewable resources. I guess there's no wind farms in space. You never see these last bastions of humanity in-game, but if you look at the state of the iron lung you're put inside, combined with the background of the introduction text. Also, on top of that, the fact this game was made by David Szymanski, the guy who made Dusk.
Damn!
has a similar grungy aesthetic, you know that these aren't the clean, pristine utopias many sci-fi films predict them to be. If anything, they make the ships in Dead Space look like a holiday resort. Goose. Space is already a terrifying concept. That vast
Is
expanse.
this fucking TikTok clip that keeps getting re-uploaded with the city gameplay? It's what movie is it? It's this guy who wakes up, like he's on a ship heading to a new planet because Earth is basically destroyed. And the voyage takes like 190 years, but he wakes up like 50 years in, with no way of like going back to sleep. Holding second in. Bro, you missed the entire game. I already finished the game. You missed me getting jump scared, bro. Now I'm just watching a fucking lore analysis of that game. Come on, man. You sold.
Of near nothingness. I remember as a kid.
Passengers. Is that probably it? Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, did he so fucking furtive this a second ago? I've really only seen like the same 3 clips that get re-uploaded on
playing
TikTok.
space combat simulators, and the distant skyboxes always made me feel uneasy.
I saw it at a
especially
family
after
gathering.
turning
It was
off the
alright.
usual bombastic, cheery music. You realize that you're just floating in space, all alone. There's something
Sorry,
about those
I don't
late
forgive you,
90s
Holden.
dated
Fuck
visuals
you.
that can sometimes be beautiful, but also horrifying. And Iron Lung, funnily enough, has the exact same PS1 era of graphics. Isolation is usually in tandem
Sex scene
with
was
horror
awkward.
games, but sometimes
Man,
there
I
are
have to watch this
outliers.
movie now. Turn on my PlayStation 5 just so I can
I found
fucking
myself recently
use
playing
these
The Long
headphones.
Dark, a game where a geomagnetic storm from the sun has killed all electricity across the planet, dubbed the Quiet Apocalypse. These are real-life events that can happen and have happened, although much less severe in our world. That game recently got a story mode update where you can meet other survivors, which breaks the cycle of pointlessly trying to survive day to day and actually gives you an end goal. But meeting these people, you can tell the isolation, just like yourself, has slowly been killing them. Repeating messages that are said in games you wouldn't even consider a horror game.
Milton's the last of the old mountain towns.
Actually, I want to do a vote. Do you guys want to see me keep playing this, or do you want to see me play fucking Fortnite? I want to do a poll. Hold up.
Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of.
Video? Alright.
Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
You see that place? You won't see any more very soon. It's probably the last one out of this country. Full of rich people. Only money and connections can get you out of it.
As people, we do enjoy our own personal space, not leaving our gamer dungeons or Discord servers. But to be truly alone is something few people have experienced because it can be corrosive for someone's mental health. As soon as you begin the game, you're already inside
That
the
fucking
Iron
American
Lung,
Psycho.
descending into the ocean of blood on one of these barren
Can I say it was
moons.
the same actor
Cruising depth in roughly
that plays
40
that
seconds.
Patrick
Stand by.
Bateman guy?
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing port hole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so reflecting and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
Once the radio cuts out, there is no other voice acting in the entire game. You're entirely isolated. No random static of a funny Irishman telling you to kindly bring him back his sack of potatoes. What? Just nothing. Silence. Apart from
That
the
fucking
occasional
clip
creak
real?
and moan of the Iron Lung, you're completely
Okay, what the fuck?
alone.
783. It's contact with
Ooh.
Omicron for a week now.
Sir, we've just sent convict 23 into SM-13. They're
Animation.
descending into the blood trench now.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
There's no way this is going to do anything, and you know it won't.
That was our last convict, unless I didn't hear you offer to go and kill yourself.
I hate to agree, but what could we possibly get from this expedition? We couldn't even properly map out the trench. Look at all these grainy areas.
Okay,
if
fuck
we
this
seal the window,
cord.
they'll probably crash the only usable sub we have.
Do you know how many days of resources we have left? How much O2, how many protein blocks, how much recycled piss? We've told the public we have years left. It's not even a fraction of that.
What I think the captain is trying to say is how we need to explore all possible options, even if they don't seem to have the highest success rate.
We lost contact with our last neighboring ship a week ago. We're completely on our own now. Did you see anything out there? Please tell me if you do, and not the stars. They don't count because they'll be gone in a couple of weeks.
I see a moon, sir.
Any other notable observations?
It's craters, and the trenches have been filled in with blood.
And why do you think that is?
I'm not sure, sir.
Exactly! No one fucking knows. Out of all the things to be raptured, why did they leave us? And the moon's filled with blood. We're meant to explore them. There's something there for us. Because, believe me, there's nothing else here. And seeming that none of you nominated for your Voyage of the Century, I pulled out an inmate and told them they'd be free to go if they took some pictures from the floor.
What are you hoping they return with? We had to scrap half of the medical ward for pieces of SM-13. Even if it comes back in good condition, it could take weeks for a second expedition to collect samples based on the photographs.
Well, they probably won't return back at all, but, you know, it's better to keep ourselves occupied with these expeditions instead of going into our quarters and shooting ourselves.
Fair.
Like mentioned in the opening, you've had to have the window sealed because the iron lung wasn't built for this kind of depth. So instead, you'll have to consult the navigation table at the front of the submarine. You're also given a paper map that you can use to cross-reference where you are in the trenches. You can never just whip open your map to find out exactly where you are either, like most games. So you'll quickly be darting in between the map and the navigation table. Or you could be a true Chad like me and perfectly align yourself so you can see both the map and the coordinates. You operate on an X and Y axis, which for normal people is up, down, left and right. Thankfully, once you're dropped into the trench, depth or the Z axis is never used because this would go from a horror game to a spin-off of the Impossible game. You can also see your bearing. It's an arrow that tells you what your direction is, but it also has a built-in proximity sensor that'll alert you when you're close to a wall of the trench, because if you collide with the walls, no matter how slow you are going, it's an instant death and game over. It was actually really finicky for me to grasp this at first, but once you learn how pathetically slow your sub moves, or more how vast the trenches of the moon are, you'll realize there's a huge margin for error. The entire point of being here is to take pictures of points of interest already marked on your map from a previous scan of the trench. I assume from the safety of the spaceship that sent you down here. The back end of the submarine has a single button you can press that will take an image of what's directly in front of the sub. And this is Iron Lung's core and best gameplay mechanic. Every time you reach a point of interest, you'll have to physically leave the well-lit safety of your navigation desk, go to the near pitch black part of the sub and hit a button on the wall while this clunky, dated submarine slowly loads up an image like it's the first computer with an internet connection. The 2 to 3 second delay before the image pops up is just amazing. It's the perfect amount of time to build up dread without it being drawn out. And these aren't a list of PNGs that appear on the screen when you hit a specific point. The trench you travel is real. The dev could have easily had images not load if they weren't the right ones. But because the entire space is 3D modeled, you can take pictures of pretty much anything down here, even if it's the quality of a Nokia brick phone. Like mentioned earlier, with your front window being shut, you have no visuals to work off except binary numbers on a table. And this accentuates your hearing because it's your only real unhindered sense. You can hear the sub pushing through at full speed, creaks and groans of the iron lung itself.
Okay,
and
yeah, I get
sometimes
this.
You can hear something out there. The game has a lot of downtime between traveling to each point of interest, and sometimes you get so fixated on getting to the next point of interest, you get jump scared by something not even meant to scare you. That was a blood drop. Oh my god, that scared me. I mean, losing up.
Okay, fair. I did the same thing. One of the skip to here because that is just advertisement and explain gameplay that I just played. Oh wait, hold on. Don't they have the fucking does the Pyrocynical have that one Gamer Subs Cup? Oh. I might get this actually if it's free. Oh, Gamer Subs is the one with the fucking booby cups. Where's the Pyrocynical one? That one was like funny as fuck. Man, so like, wonder what would happen if I went to my school with one of these. Sus snacks. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that.
It's unclear whether this moon you're on was built during the Quiet Rapture, or was an already existing moon that during the Rapture was filled with blood.
Iron One takes place in Ava, Galileo confirmed.
But regardless, it's not
after the end of Ava.
You know, apart from the obvious blood everywhere, there seems to be some trace of life down here. You can even find what looks to be plant reeds covering the ocean floor, and hear the occasional groan of something. You're just not sure what it is. But the points of interest are where things get interesting. Lamau, get it? Because it's like a pun. It's not, because I said the same word twice. The first point of interest shows a collection of what looks like coral. Going into the game's files, it's titled Big Obelisk. And from a perspective of FreeCam, not limited by the Iron Lung's low-quality camera, we can see them more clearly. Not quite bones, but definitely too different to the surroundings to be accidental. Nearby is the prisoner's next point of interest. These pillars are more slender and are called whale bones in the game's files. The first 2 points of interest are essentially tutorial markers. Very easy points to get to with a big... Once you perfectly align the sub with the coordinates, it was essentially you just pressing one key to move your brain into getting prepared for a scare.
I want to take a pic.
It's cheap and works on manipulating the lizard part of your brain that thinks every confrontation can only be resolved.
Okay, I want to go to here. That's where I sows the monster. Wait for him.
It's gone. Whatever that was in the corner of the tiny submersible's camera is nowhere. Your only way to view the outside world, to see what passed you by, only to be greeted with complete and purposeful emptiness. You have this horrible feeling of being followed, and to confirm your suspicions, taking your next image at the desired location, you see this.
Yeah, that shit was fucking creepy.
Quickly taking another picture, you hear a
Wait, hold on, what does it say? I forgot to take my meds and now demons are following me. Okay.
Quickly taking another picture, you hear a loud groaning and then it's gone. Whatever that was in the corner of the tiny submersible's camera is nowhere to be seen. Many games have a character that follows you at scripted points, just out of reach. But in Iron Lung, I have never felt more terrified.
Hermes, don't press that button!
The G-Man, Mr. X, SCPs, even Slenderman. Most characters that follow you have at least a humanoid silhouette, if not incredibly contorted. But this, you can't even describe what it is apart from a big mouth. I just thought the Netflix show.
Get out, get out, get out.
Something to me.
Fire the cartographer. Fire him. Maybe I'm the cartographer. Maybe I'm the map maker. Like, made such a dog shit map, he just gets thrown in jail. But by using deduction, you can see that one of the points is obscured on the map, and following that grainy trail, you can deduce that you need to travel through the point of interest you've been told to photograph. Taking multiple pictures, you can tell it's actually moving, almost looking like a star, called the Void in the game's files. Trying to go inside it, Nothing happens. Trying to navigate the way you came in, yet again you're jumped forward over 100 meters to just before we entered this part of the trench. It's helpful, but you can only wonder
I didn't even
why
realize
it's
that
happening.
happened.
The second last point of interest is more whale bones. The same as the ones we pictured before,
Huh.
but these ones are arranged differently. Traveling to the last point of interest is where we really get the attention of whatever's been following us down here. Whatever it is sees you as an intruder, or more probably, prey. With your ship falling apart, oxygen levels on reserve, the ship filling up with blood from the outside, and worst of all, the energy-saving light bulb on the fritz. You push towards the final objective, navigating more narrow trenches. You reach it.
Yeah, this is where the jump scare happens.
Picture when the Leviathan stalking you finally makes its way inside.
Yep. Okay, that video made it look fucking stupid. Okay, I want to go look at what I got jump scared by. I got fucking terrified by that shit. God damn.
The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images shown pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be
Search
reached at
Ultra
this
Kill
time.
Fist and Frog. Alright. See what this is. What the fuck? Oh, it's... Is this a reference to Iron Lord in Ultra Kill, or a reference to Ultra Kill in Iron Lord? Iron Lord and Ultra Kill, alright. Okay, yeah, that's funny as fuck. Damn. Okay, how come looking at good game used to play? How much is it? Okay, I just saw the fucking Fist and Frog. I've heard about it. Oh yeah, I think I know what this is. Is it made by the same person, or? No, it isn't. $20? Goddamn. Okay, I'll buy it at some point, but not right now. Okay, why is this picture right here, like, actually scarier than fucking, the one that he showed? Like, the image alone is so much more terrifying than how he showed it in the video. I don't know, maybe it's because I already got so I'm scared by it. Okay, it won't even let me put the whole image in one tab.
No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But so...
Okay, my game theory right here. When the, what was it? What they call it? The quiet rapture happened. I'm guessing all the blood from all the life just getting taken away was put onto these moons. Because I really doubt the blood would have been there before, the whole quiet rapture happened. I don't know if it confirms it or not, but that's my game theory. The blood on the moons is the blood of all the people and all the life that was killed in the quiet rapture.
somewhere in the void, there must be hope. And that's it. You're just booted back to the main menu. You can continue the game, but all it does is put you right before the last marker, so you can relive being eaten by a fish again. There has to be more.
Oh.
Like that can't be everything. Well, doing a bit of digging, you can actually visit that last...
Oh, also, the scaling of that was fucking weird. Like, when you go take the photo, the eye is gigantic, but, like, it looks so fucking small Well, obviously it is still huge, but like it's a lot smaller than what you think when it enters your
Point of
sub.
interest that kills you. The way the game's scripted, your sub degrades and the monster attacks are more frequent the more progress you make via taking pictures. So if you totally ignore the first points of interest and go straight to the last one, you see this. It's another wall or building in the game's files, completely identical to the one we found before. Nothing really of interest. But directly below that, in another chasm in an unmarked location,
Yeah, that's
can
where you
find
told me
a
to go.
completely different construct called Humming Monolith in the game's files. And this is one of the few artifacts that produces its own noise.
Okay, what was the monolith saying that someone placed in like a desert? If I can fucking type, goddamn. Yeah, I was in Utah. Yeah, this thing. Utah monolith. Like, just out of nowhere, apparently this just fucking appeared in a desert in Utah. And I'm pretty sure it just disappeared mysteriously again. This a giant fucking metal monolith.
You can even see the fish that's been stalking you. It's never really an actual entity, more just a modeled face that stretches off because you were never meant to see its full body. The eye that appears on the camera is actually a clever trick of having a literal JPEG following you until you take a picture of it. Best of all, you
Oh,
never
that's
actually move
interesting.
the eye along at all in game. You're essentially in a completely
Yeah,
static
this is what
sub
you're telling me about. I
outside of the
knew about
map,
this
but you're
part.
controlling an invisible camera that moves around in the trench. Also, the fish monster is called Frog in the game files, so take of that what you will. Now, again, even though we have all this behind the scenes stuff, it's really not a lot to work with. So, personally, I believe currently...
Wait, was that Markiplier's dialogue? This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you? A few dying sips in a sea of dead stars. If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here, at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom.
And the scene stuff, it's really not a lot to work with. So personally, I believe currently there's no true answer for Iron Lung. I don't even think the developer knows. He just created something that was taking up space in his head and it blew up overnight. But going from what I experienced, and you'll have to put your tinfoil hat on for this one, I believe the rapture was probably some kind of ritual that went right or wrong. The developer David has always had a huge interest with the supernatural and the occult in many of his projects. What he's most known for, Dusk, is full of spooky cult members and monsters that can't be explained. I think someone or something did a ritual and it worked, removing most life from the universe. There could be a possibility that humans in spaceships survived because the way the ritual worked, it didn't include anything outside of planets. Because when it was written at the time, the boys probably said, well, nothing is bigger than a planet, right? And high five to go drink some pints at ye olde Hell Tavern.
So, my theory about this, like, all the blood being on the moons being those of life that died, it's never confirmed. I could be right. I could be a fucking super genius up in here.
I think the blood moons are what came from the other dimension. Life wasn't eliminated, it was swapped over. The game refers to this veil and other spaces at least twice. Once in the convict's letter, saying the only way forward is to go beyond their own reality. And the Exodus text mentioning in the void there must be hope. The Iron Lung jumping at random intervals and the increasingly strange artifacts shows, at least to me, that this is something that shouldn't be in our own reality and is twisting it just to stay constant. The blood moons...
Okay, that is a fair theory also. But I would imagine that if it were, if the planets were swapped, so like this is Earth, this is this blood moon right here. Earth disappears, and I would imagine the blood moon would take its place, but really the blood moon is like, we'll say over here. Shouldn't it, if it's just directly swapping it, shouldn't it take up the same place? If that makes any sense. I could also
At
just
least
be
this
overthinking
one
it.
have life and structures inside of them, something the rest of the universe doesn't. There's at least some basic ecosystem down here, and by the look of the structures, some remnant of society or an intelligent species. I mean, blood itself is alive, containing living cells, which could hint at the moon itself possibly being an entity. The first artifact you
True,
find
yeah.
could be pipes pumping blood around the moon. There's a YouTube horror series called Local 58, and the main
Oh,
premise
yeah, I
behind
know
that is
this.
like a sentient moon that can be seen almost breathing. You could even say you're invading a body, and the Leviathan that kills you is protecting its host. Keep in mind, the big fish
It's the
didn't
fucking lice
immediately
in the
kill
moon.
you. It was curious of you at first, sweeping by your sub, trying to look inside, but eventually becoming agitated the more you progressed. You're something it's probably never seen in its entire existence, what it can't understand. Also, the fish broke into your sub. It didn't just eat the whole thing in one go. So that means it's at least the same size as the iron lung. And the whale skulls dotted around the map are much larger, meaning that nutrition could be scarce in this trench. Or there's even bigger predators out there. There's even a theory going around that the monster that shoves its eye into the camera and the one that breaks into the sub are two completely different.
Yeah, because, like, they don't look fucking similar at all. If I, Because, like, if you pull up the two PNZs here, like, you got this eye right here, and then those very obviously are not part of the same monster. Whatever the hell this is, it's way bigger than the monster that's been following you. And, like, not even the eyes or skin texture matches up at all. Because, like, why would it go suddenly, having this, pupil and whatever to no pupil, just white eyes? And then, yeah, not even the same skin texture.
Different creatures, not the same one stalking you, as the one that breaks in has no pupils and makes a much
Yeah,
more high-pitched
exactly
sound.
what I just said.
Going into the game's folders, the dev added a folder called Goodies. Here, you can get some cool backgrounds and early development shots of how Iron Lung looked before its completion. But if you opt into the beta for Iron Lung on Steam, you can unlock a new folder called Secret. Opening it reveals no really secret, which shows us two screenshots titled Chop and Chop 2, showing another game being worked on in a first-person perspective. The first screenshot looks like a test level with the player holding a flintlock pistol in front of some marble architecture. Two incredibly different timelines, and to make it even more confusing, there's a striker shotgun pickup, something that was made in the 80s. The second screenshot is the player holding the striker in what appears to be a more urban setting, but again, off in the distance is that
Okay, so
same
this isn't
marble
connected to
architecture.
Iron Lung, really.
Personally, I don't think this has like anything to do with Iron Lung. It's probably just more David trying to low-key drop some screenshots for his next project. David Szymanski made a post recently saying the entire idea for Iron Lung came from a trip to the Loch Ness Museum. At a post recently.
What did I say? I haven't seen Morbius, and I just realized that I have no idea if he ever actually uses the word morbid or if that's a meme.
Saying the entire idea for Iron Lung came from a trip to the Loch Ness Museum in 2019. Something about grainy photos, about something that might not even exist, intrigued him. He says he's considering adding more lore-related stuff, but he's not sure how to. But he does plan on revisiting the world at some point in the future, probably with a new game. I saw a fair amount of people giving negative reviews of the game, essentially saying they paid $6 for a jump scare that takes 50 minutes to even happen.
Scoop poop.
And also,
Fucking,
these are the same people
that game was great. Fuck them.
Have their Steam
Fuck
bio
you.
as my battle station with a list of their PC specs. I do understand why people would say that, but it's the equivalent of Googling the ending of a film you haven't seen and then complaining that you didn't like it. Plus, David usually does these sudden endings, like for example, Squirrel Stapler, a game where you hunt squirrels to revive your wife's corpse.
You know, this game did not bullshit around. The game was called Squirrel Stapler, and you know, oh, sleepy time.
And that game ends with God arriving in the form of a giant squirrel that purposely spawns behind you to catch you off guard. I will admit, Iron Lung has no replay value whatsoever, but that's not
That's
the
true.
point. It's meant to be a linear experience immersing you in a world that you know nothing about, and it intrigued me so much that I made this stupid video talking about it. Now, if you're interested in Iron Lung or you've played it and you're looking for more content, you could try Scavenger SV4. Like Iron Lung, it was essentially made by one guy. It's a roguelike, which means it has a lot of replay value, and you're tasked with landing on a planet to collect data. Purposely, when you land on every planet, your camera becomes distorted and grainy, much like Iron Lung's sub-camera. There are loads of mechanics in this that would need its own video. Like, for example, when your battery dies, you need to switch to an auxiliary to recharge it, which is incredibly loud, the equivalent of being the quietest man ever in a Rust lobby. Like Iron Lung, you're managing an expedition entirely on your own, and it can feel incredibly isolating. I mean, if it's a bit too isolating, why not just pick up an alien stowaway? It'll work its way into the vents, break out of containment, and then give you loads of hugs and kisses. Ah, look at that little guy. He's so friendly. I'm gonna resell him on eBay. So that should really be where the video ends. But as soon as I was about to upload this, David updated the game again in the beta branch, putting Iron Lung into 2.0. And I did, of course, what any sane human would do and opted in instantly. I mean, I could have done a game theory and split this into 2 parts, but I'd never sell out like Matt Pat. Well, you know, not until the tube tumblers contract.
I fucking love the tube tumblers. Tube yeah, you got like the nice ones that actually look. Oh, you can't fucking see it. Hold on, let me move this. Oh my fucking god. Why the fuck does map out look like that? What the fuck? That's great. I'm pretty sure they actually have something cool on here. There's the kindergarten Monstermon cards. Oh, these are the resold ones. Just give me the fucking website for tube tumblers. Tiki, how silly. Okay, why the fuck won't this load? Okay, whatever. Crime, stalk and murder man-eaten. Man-eaten stalker.
He put out a change list of the game. Firstly, achievements for all the real gamers. But what piqued my interest is how a couple of these achievements were actually redacted. Also, more importantly, there's now a terminal added into the Iron Lung. It's fully functional and essentially works as an archive, allowing you to ask it questions and learn more about the universe. This
Why do my balls hits?
is huge. If anything, the entire video beforehand, I've been coping with non-existent lore. But the fact that we now have an actual database you can access, that's amazing. And finally, in the list of changes, something new to find in the world. Asking the terminal what the quiet rapture is, it explains that without any warning, radio contact with planets was suddenly cut. And no one actually witnessed the vanishing firsthand, but space stations started to communicate, all telling each other that they've lost contact with all other planets. Anything with sentient life, flora and fauna, a habitable atmosphere, or any sort of natural resource was gone. This wasn't just human-based, everything was gone. Only space stations left and uninhabitable moons and asteroids. There are theories how this could be a literal religious rapture, quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. So really, there's not much more here than what we already know. Now, the computer itself has a startup screen saying COI Informational Terminal, but not before swearing at it and being told off. Watch out, guys. I'm going to get banned for 24 hours from the Iron Lung Discord server.
Oh
The
no!
COI is the Consolidation of Iron, a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts. Their entire philosophy is based around collectivism and democracy, with around 275 current residents. Not really a big population for such a large collection of ships. These stations were constructed from iron, hence the name. Their main opposition is Eden. Searching up Eden, we learn that
Wait a minute, so is the Iron One made out of iron? Holy shit!
Man-made structure currently known that wasn't wiped out during the Rapture. It was originally the main station for Mars and still holds Martian values like patriotism and independence, directly opposing the COI. Looking at Mars, we see that it was set up as a colony in 1992 or 0 EIC, even ending up having a larger population than Earth, which is telling as looking up Earth in the database fetches no results. Their population after the Quiet Rapture is 468, and they also house nearly double the COI, and also housing some of the only known trees left in existence in their interior garden. The COI considers Eden a threat after their attack on Filament Station. Typing in the station, it seems it was the 4th largest station in the COI until 362 EIC. Tensions between the COI and Eden got so bad that there was a 9-day war on the station, and Eden troops sabotaged the station's reactor, making it uninhabitable from all the radiation. Some Eden troops were taken prisoner and put through conviction realization, expecting to pay their debts and integrate into COI some years later. I kept seeing EIC everywhere as a date, and looking it up, it stands for Epoch of Interplanetary Colonization. It's basically a calendar everyone started to use after people started living on Earth.
Yeah, that was gonna be
I'm
my
getting
guess.
the feeling that these humans really do not want to associate with Earth at all. Mars was colonized in 1992, and that was the year everyone started using EIC as a calendar.
Mars.
Shown as year 0. Apparently, the Martian calendar was also popular due to Mars's massive population, which was literally the same thing, but had the word Martian in it. But after the Quiet Rapture, the COI kept EIC.
Not gonna lie, Martian
while
does sound
Eden
cooler
kept
though.
their own version of it, the IMC. Looking at Mars's version of the calendar, we see that EIC is based around the rotation of the Earth, much like our own years now, while Mars's IMC was based around the rotation of Mars, meaning that Martian years were nearly double the length of Earth's. After reading this, I was interested on what conviction realization is. You know, the way the COI punish people. It's apparently a humane form of punishment where crimes are repaid by servicing yourself. Keep in mind, the entire database is wrote by the COI, so chances are it's going to be incredibly biased. A lot of these entries explain the COI as the best thing ever, a literal utopia, and anything questionable has been likely redacted. I believe that the person we're playing as is from Eden, the remnants of this Martian colony. We were captured by the COI and forced into this sub to repay our debt and earn our freedom. That's why the original letter we wrote has so much spite and vitriol. We're someone with no allegiance to the COI. They're your captors.
Did I miss that
sent
letter?
you on a suicide mission. Looking up Blood Oceans, the reason you've been sent here in the first place, the COI don't know much more than the info dump at the start, apart from confirmation that there are at least multiple moons that have them. And they also tested these moons to find out that it's human blood.
Okay, so my theory could be Evangelion, but I could be right. I could be right. The blood, well, okay. It'll depend on, in this universe, how many humans exist. Because, like, okay. How much human blood is in the world? Okay, so Population number is quite outdated now. Yeah, I see that. Well, you know what? I might as well. So, we'll just assume that everyone is an adult. What's the world population? I know it's like above 8 billion now. Okay, so average blood in human body. Average amount of children and world. Okay, I'm just going to assume everyone's an adult. So 8,045,311 177. Then you would times that by we'll say we'll just go to the middle. 1.35. 1.35. So that would be 10.8 billion gallons of blood. $10.8 billion gallons of blood take up. Well, could volume of water in Great Michigan Lake. Good gallons. So okay. So my theory, unless in the Iron Lung universe there's like significantly more people, which there very well could be, because it seems like they were way ahead in the future if they were able to populate other planets and have space stations like this. So if populating, or if the population got to the point where they had to start populating other planets, because I would assume Earth ran out of room, there could be like a lot of people, a lot of fucking people. So this number could be way higher, but that's not even enough to fill the fucking Great Michigan Lake. So my theory could be wrong just by that.
They're unsure how it's kept in its liquid form, as blood usually coagulates outside of the body. There are 2 moons recorded on this database. Moon Z-8, which is one of the 4 known blood oceans. This moon was historically used for conviction realization until Moon AT-5 was discovered. Moon AT-5 is entirely redacted from the database, which makes me think that this is the moon we're on, and the reason is so top secret.
I'm pretty sure it was confirmed that we're on this one.
The next thing I wanted to search up was the SM-13, the submarine we pilot, as we learnt its name from the closing text after finishing the game. SM-13 is one of 4 in-service submarines solely used for conviction realization in the blood oceans. It's designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. All rumors of the SM-13 and similar crafts being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false. Part of this article is also redacted. We know by this
Redacted.
entry that these submarines are constructed solely for punishment, and any benefits we actually provide to the COI are minimal. Now, remember when I said that the dev added something new into the game world, not just the terminal? Well, if we play through Iron Lung again, take all the pictures, get all the oxygen alert jump scares, and travel to where the humming monolith was, that unmarked point of interest in the map, it's now been replaced with another submarine. We can barely make the wreckage out.
Ooh,
No
SM8.
survivors, but the submarine has a decal on the side. SM8, the same brand of submarine you're in right now.
Yeah, this is what
Meaning
we
you're
read.
not the first person to come down here. Entering SM8 into the console, we're given a frantic entry, not something wrote by the COI. This is a message written specifically for you. Hopefully they don't redact this before updating the database. What most people don't understand is that not all subs are built equal. The SMA isn't a burner sub. It really is for exploring and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down in the Iron Lung, they don't give a fuck if you come back, or if the sub comes back.
He said
because
fuck.
It's a pile of garbage, and you're
Man,
a
what
piece
the
of
fuck?
shit.
Why
You
the
come back
fuck
with
would he say
photos,
that? You
great.
fucking
They'll
bitch.
sit there and suffocate quietly. Even better. But if they send the SM8 down, one of the scientists is piloting, and they all expect them to return. And now the SMA is in the blood ocean in pieces. No, not hit a rock pieces or sprung a leak pieces. It looks like something tore it up. And the weirdest thing is, nobody else seems surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since the Rapture, and they're acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for realization in the Iron Lung.
To be
And
fair,
usually
it seems like
means
that
you'll
life
be
would
seeing
kill
the
them.
stars again. But they don't have an SM8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs and a lot of curiosity about AT5. And maybe that means you have a chance. We're not sure who
What
sent
if
us
they
this
land on the
message. Maybe
surface of the
someone at
moon
Eden on
that
the inside,
isn't blood?
or just a bitter worker for the COI. But they spill pretty much everything. This confirms that you were meant to die. Even if you somehow got the images and escaped, they just leave you to suffocate while they celebrate. This also means we are on Moon 85, the redacted entry on the database. The sub we found was their last actual working sub. And with only dummy subs left, they're essentially sending convicts on suicide runs, just hoping for some kind of result. And lastly, typing fish into the console, we get another redacted entry. They knew about life down here. They just don't want you to know about it until it's too late.
AI fish.
These entries give a lot more context to the world we're in. Humanity is fading, and the ones remaining are trying to do everything in their power to find some kind of reason, some kind of result. And it's funny that even though there's less than 1,000 known humans still alive, there's still some kind of conflict going on. It really does seem that after the end of the universe, humanity never really changes.
Interesting.
Sir, I've been told from navigation to request a sign
fucking
off for another
Slot.
SM expedition. SM-14 is ready to be deployed to reattempt the expedition.
How much of the ship did you have to peel apart this time? Probably not even enough to lower it into the trench before it explodes.
Parts of the recycling units were broken down, and some of the displays from navigation were repurposed to help with coordination. They even said this time they can double the oxygen supply and reinforce the window enough to keep it open this time.
Any volunteers?
None so far. We're waiting for the first person to offend to get locked up, and we'll offer to drop all charges if they comply. Obviously, not many people want to volunteer if their violation is littering or loitering, though.
What do you think they found out there? I mean, we can't retrieve any data. They couldn't even properly scan the map. Just pieces of that sub scattered everywhere. Navigation says they saw teeth marks of the wreckage from orbit. We're gonna have to publicly announce food rationing soon. There isn't enough power to generate enough protein blocks. Not like we can grow them fast enough anyway.
So, do I say that you signed off, sir?
Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. Just find someone and stick him in it.
Yes, sir.
It's down there somewhere. Just... what the fuck even are you?
Oh my god, Lorda, he made up. Alright, good video. Check out Pyrocynical. Okay, I want to see this mod. This is basically this ad. A fucking shit ton of screens. Okay. I want to check this out. So I'm guessing it'll just be a drag and drop. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Okay, this is all it does. Okay, this is cool, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the game. Yeah, it's sad that there's no more mods. Someone actually does need to make a mod where it's a Titan sub. Titan sub, sales of horror, video game, Iron Lung spike. Alright. Any post related to current channel topics will be removed. Okay, doesn't everyone just fucking make fun of him in the server? Would you resist the urge? Nah, I'd clap.
This is just unbelievable. You're getting these? What the fuck is that? I don't know, Christian Dior? The fuck? You literally watched Star Wars! Shut the fuck!
Alright. Man, I was hoping there was gonna be
Everyone is well aware.
fucking mod for that shit. Oh, this it, yeah.
Oh no!
I sort of fucking laugh about fucking people dying like that, but like, they had it fucking coming, like, no way you fucking see a fucking submarine controlled by a game controller and you're like, oh, this is safe. This is safe. I'm gonna go down fucking 15,000 feet in the ocean. Well. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. God damn. But, yeah, that's it for the stream today. Thanks for everyone to showed up, and I'll see you later.